Hello everyone. So today we're going to take a look at Scanline Fill in Qt Creator. So just to give you a demo of how the final program will actually look. So this label जो है, you can draw polygon on this using mouse clicks. The left click is to actually draw the points and the right click is to finish off the polygon. And you can select colors over here using the color palette and then fill it using the fill button. So the fill will actually use scanline, and yeah, ta-da, it's filled. That was pretty anticlimactic. Either way, this is the entire program, but I'll take you step by step, right from creating a new project, right? So we'll just click on create new project, Qt widgets application. We'll give it a name. Uh, we'll say scanline practice. Also, you can't include spaces in this, so yeah, don't try to put spaces in your Qt creator name. Next, yeah, so it is supposed to be QMake, not CMake. Then just leave this as is. Click next over here as well. Next, and yeah, finish it off. Now, the it should take you to a new window. Okay, wait. Yeah. So my computer is kind of slow right now. That's why it's taking a bit of time. This is the main.cpp window and this is the main window.cpp. So please note, you have to जो भी कोडिंग करना है वो main window.cpp में करना है. main.cpp में कुछ मत करो. Right, I'll just close this project. I guess उसकी वजह से थोड़ा slow हो रहा है. Right, so this is our like fresh project. इसमें कुछ मैंने अब तक लिखा नहीं है. Header files are also pretty empty. Like there's just ये सब default में आपके system पे भी आएगा. So the first thing we'll do is, like you saw me, we went into main window.ui, scanline practice के लिए. So over here, now add a label. So इधर से scroll करो और you can type over here label. Put a label over here. इधर geometry है इसका. So you want this to set at 0. This also is 0. And height and width, let's say I'll do 500 px by 500 px. Okay. Yeah. So this is the height and width of a label. Now for this, I'm taking two push buttons. So push button 1 and push button 2. One is to select color and the other one is to fill. Right, so you name them appropriately. Also select color थोड़ा सा बाहर जा रहा है. So just increase its width. And what the heck, consistency के लिए इसका भी width increase कर देते हैं. So हाँ. So ये दो अब ये आ गए बटन्स अपने लिए. बट सी बटन पुश करने के बाद कुछ होना चाहिए ना. ऐसे शो के लिए बटन थोड़ी लगाएंगे. So what you do is select this and right click. You get the option of go to slot and वही click का option select करना है. Yeah, so ऐसा एक फिर it will automatically redirect you to on push button click. So वो बटन क्लिक होने के बाद जो भी एक्शन होगा वो उस फंक्शन में दिखेगा. Same for this, right? So this is push button clicked 1, push button 2 clicked. Let's just go now to main window.h. So यहाँ पे ये देखो, these two functions have been added in the private slots. So these are Qt creator functions. मतलब उसने डाले, मैंने नहीं डाले. Our functions, our function definitions we'll write over here. So उसके लिए मैंने एक जगह demarcate किया है. Also this private is the private variables which we're going to use. So for this we are going to use first bool start. This will decide कि जो polygon draw हो रहा है वो किधर से और कैसे ड्रॉ होगा. Then int count to count the kind of number of points in the polygon. Then we have temp. These are just counter variables. So yeah, nothing special in that. Then we have two arrays. So those are also int. Sorry, three arrays. But A and B will store all the coordinates of the polygons. That's why वो थोड़ा सा बड़ा है. And x of I will store the respective locations. So coloring में काम आएगा. Right. Also, one more I'll need var for uska purpose I'll tell you later. Yeah, that is it. And then float me, we'll need dy, dx and slope. Slope will be an array because we'll calculate जितने points x of I में होंगे उन सबका slope calculate करने वाले हैं. Now we have done this. The required header files for this will be, we could see over here, q color dialog. See, color dialog say we can select the color of the thing. जो scan fill होने वाला है ना उसका color you can select. Then queue time is for delay. Then include IO stream. IO stream. And then over here, see this is not actually required for the problem statement, but we are implementing it. So that's why वो लग रहा है queue mouse event करके. Then two important things over here. मैं इधर सिंस क्यू कलर डायलॉग है ना तो क्यू कलर का एक ऑब्जेक्ट भी लेना पड़ेगा. हाँ, क्यू कलर का ऑब्जेक्ट आई विल जस्ट से कलर क्योंकि आई एम वेरी क्रिएटिव एंड या तो इसमें क्यू आर जी बी अभी कोई तो एक ऐसे रंग दे दो. आई विल जस्ट गिव वाइट बिकॉज वाइट इज माई फेवरेट कलर. या right, queue color. Then we need another object of queue image क्योंकि queue image के object से ही you can actually plot anything on the screen. Right, so object में अभी resolution डालना पड़ेगा 500 by 500. I am putting 500 over here क्योंकि मैंने label जो था उसका height और width 500 रखा था. Right, then you do queue image from image img. Wait, no. The image format, yeah. Queue image format underscore RGB 888. This one. So this is the format we need. इस format का image का object चाहिए, queue image का object. Right. So starting from the easiest, push button click. इसमें what we are going to do is select color from user. So उसके लिए method is pretty easy. अपना जो color का object है उसको queue color dialog, yeah. Get color, my bad. हाँ ये ठीक है. So this is how you get color from the user. Such a complicated code. This is एक line का है. So this is pretty easy. Yeah. Then another function we need right away is the delay function. This is again not compulsory to be added, but we are adding it so later concepts easily clear हो जाए. So we'll just write wait time or delay time. Delay time sounds better now. Damn, naming things is hard. In delay time and then queue time का object wait time let's say equals. So इसमें logic क्या है कि जो current time रहता है system का this. So जैसे अभी यहाँ पे 22:15 दिख रहा है. So वैसे this will have some current time उसमें हम डिले टाइम को ऐड करेंगे एंड या करंट टाइम से डिले टाइम प्लस करंट टाइम तक का एक फॉर लूप चलाएंगे जिसमें डिले होगा एंड ऐड m सेकंड्स करना है, सेकंड्स नहीं करना, मिली सेकंड्स ऐड करेंगे अपन एंड हियर यू पुट डिले टाइम। सी वहाँ पे इंट ms क्यूटी क्रिएटर दिखाता है आपको, कितना अच्छा है क्यूटी क्रिएटर। ओ माय गॉड, टोटली नॉट स्पॉन्सर्ड दो, मेरे को कौन स्पॉन्सर करेगा लाल। I am sponsored by my parents. News. Yeah, so current time, Q current time is less than wait time. ठीक है? So uh, तब तक you have to do some garbage operation है. So Q core application में एक ऐसे टाइम पास करने का ऑपरेशन है, प्रोसेस इवेंट्स Q इवेंट लूप एंड यहाँ पे ऑल इवेंट्स और 400 दिस इज लाइक सम कोड जिससे वो लाइक कुछ तो टाइम पास करता रहेगा उतना उतने डिले टाइम के लिए। नाउ वील हेड टू द मोस्ट चैलेंजिंग algorithm you will never like be able to master it. It's the DDA line algorithm. हाँ, so इधर लिखेंगे DDA float x1 y1 x2 y2. Yeah, you can probably like skip now. ये किसको देखना है? I don't think is click कौन क्यों देखोगे? हाँ, just skip this part. I don't know, skip like 40 seconds after which I'm like done. Yeah, standard I plus plus and x plus equals x1 plus equals x increase and same with y1. Yes. Okay, so this is important. Abhi, what we're going to do is ing dot set pixel. It's pretty standard. So over here color dot RGB karna है instead of actually entering the color value. Yeah. So जैसे color object value change होगा, this also will change. So this is our DDA function done. Now अपने को बनाना है इसको like अभी ये DDA फंक्शन बन गया बट ये जादू मंत्र लिखो set pix map, इससे it will map the pixels on the given label. Yeah, so qpix map from image का object ing जो हमने इधर define किया है, this we'll actually move on to something that is quite challenging. It's the mouse press event ka. Yeah, also define your DDA function now over here. Float, comma, float, comma, float, comma, float. Done. Also, now we'll define our mouse press event. Also, don't name this like अपने मन से इसका कुछ नाम मत रखो. This is supposed to be mouse press event only. Q event and the event का एक pointer object है. नहीं, हाँ, ये ठीक है. So don't change this name. ये मैंने अपने मन से नहीं रखा. This is actually yeah used. I literally sound so dead inside. Yeah, void main window. Okay, and mouse press event. Almost forgot. And yeah, see आपने वो function definition लिखा. So again, Qt creator is amazing. It will prompt you. Okay. उसके बाद अभी if start. So अगर start true है तो it will do this set of actions. Okay. So actions ये है a of count. So a will contain all the coordinates of the x axis जहाँ पे आपने अपने माउस के कर्सर से क्लिक किया है, right? So position and so अभी क्या हुआ है कि x coordinates will go in a array, y coordinates will go in b array. Okay, wait, actually q event नहीं होना चाहिए ये, this should be q mouse mouse event. Yeah, and even over here, this should be Q mouse event. Mouse event. Yeah, pop-ups नहीं आ रहे थे ना, correct? So that's also one way you can make sure कि you are writing your program correctly. is अगर pop-ups नहीं आए आपके Qt creator में, so yeah, you are doing something wrong. Now if event of button is equal to let's say right button, so उससे क्या होगा कि when the user presses right click button ना, drawing खत्म हो जाएगा polygon का. It will not take any more clicks from you. So DDA will do A of count minus 1, so the second last element of count minus 2 minus 1, B of count minus 1 to the starting point, which is A of 0 and B of 0. Done. And now you have to do start equals false, so that you can't draw again. Nahi to the polygon will always be open. Yeah, if you want, you can even print out a message saying polygon gone. Cool. Yeah. What if you are not pressing the right click button, right? So now I'll have to draw something and you are not pressing it. So else part mein, if count is greater than 0, we will draw the line using DDA. A of count to and A of count minus 1 to B of count minus 1. Yeah. So yeah, this is the single statement which you require to draw your line in DDA. So, and we'll do count plus plus, so that count keeps getting incremented and you can move on to the next point, right? So this will actually work even now. If we build this and run it, doesn't matter. So, and it is not working. Wow, can you guess why? It's because start is not really initialized to anything, right? So you have to do start equals true and count equals 0. So if in case it doesn't work, so see now it's working. Yeah, this is why it wasn't working. So always initialize your instance variables, guys. Hate to be that teacher, but you should initialize your instance variables. So at any point if you feel like I'm getting bored, then just mute me and look at the code. I'm just doing this so I can actually prepare and revise for my exams. Yeah, and maybe help you out along the way. So now the main function comes, that is coloring. So how will I color? Scanfill is so easy. Right, so Scanfill actually has many like procedures. Please revise Scanfill. If you don't know Scanfill, like don't watch this video because I'm not going to explain you Scanfill. I'll just tell you basic में क्या क्या होता है. तो सबसे पहले there are like 3 columns, okay? So column 1, column 2, column 3, column 4, ठीक है? So यहाँ पे रहता है 1 by slope, okay? यहाँ पे होता है x of y min and यहाँ पे होता है y max. और बेसिकली जो करंट y चल रहा है ना, वो करंट y बोलते हैं अपन. हाँ, ठीक है. सो दिस इज व्हाट एक्चुअली हैपेंस इन स्कैनफिल. इन तीनों वैल्यूज से सो वी गेट द x, वी गेट द y. तो यूजुअली कॉमन रहता है. एंड x टू x से नेक्स्ट x तक अपन लाइन बनाते हैं अकॉर्डिंग टू द स्लोप. Yeah, this is the essence. So first, scan fill में now that the shape is closed, the polygon is closed, we'll just assign लास्ट एलिमेंट को फर्स्ट एलिमेंट. मतलब क्या होगा जब लास्ट एलिमेंट आएगा ना फॉर लूप में, तब डिफरेंस जीरो होगा, सो दैट द स्लोप इजंट what do you say calculated really. It doesn't really make a huge difference, but it's a good practice, I would say. For I equals 0, so what we're going to do right now is uh, count from 0 to whatever counter ka variables we had, the number of clicks we counted from the user. We will calculate the slope of all those points, right? So how will we do that? We already had variables over here, dy, dx and slope. इसी दिन के लिए बचा के रखे थे. इस दिन करण अर्जुन आएंगे और स्लोप कैलकुलेट करने के लिए मदद करेंगे. आई डोंट नो. बट बेसिकली स्लोप यही रहता है ना, y2 - y1 x2 - x1 और फिर dy बाई डी एक्स होगा. तो ए ऑफ अपना बी आर ए था वो इसका इसके लिए था y coordinates के लिए, and x array was for x coordinates. So we have found this. Now we'll just add a few conditions so that uh, division by zero is avoided, right? Error handling वगैरह complex नहीं जाएंगे. Just saying कि if dy is equal to 0.0f, because it's a float value, okay? This is just how float value का 0.0f रहता है. I didn't make this up, on God. Yeah. So अगर dy is 0, then we'll say slope is 1. Okay, I mean slope of I is 1. Yeah. And if else if dx is 0, then slope is 0, because we are actually going to do dx by dy, right? So yeah, slope, अगर न्यूमरेटर 0 है तो फिर फ्रैक्शन एनीवेज 0 ही होने वाला है. सो वाई डिवाइड ना फालतू में, कंप्यूटेशन खराब, दिमाग खराब, जिंदगी खराब क्यों करनी है, राइट right? और फिर अगर दोनों भी 0 ना हो, एल्स कंडीशन में we'll just say slope of I. Wow, my typing is degrading day by day. Dx by dy. Why dx by dy? Because we want one by slope, right? One by slope. इसलिए we are doing dx by dy. So 1 divided by dy by dx. In case you like have a hard time understanding that. Fine. So first part of scan fill is done. Yeah, congrats. You just made it through like the hardest part. इसके बाद का सब easy है. So second part में we are actually going to find out the x elements. So how are we going to do that? Reason why I took 500 is because the resolution of our screen is 500. The height is 500, the width is 500. आपको अगर 1000 लेना है तो 1000 लो. But what it's going to basically do is check all the y levels कि यहाँ पे शेप है या नहीं है, एंड फिर वैसे वो फिल करता जाएगा उसको. सो ज़्यादा बड़ा रेंज भी मत दो, या कीप इट रीजनेबल. ओके. तो उसके बाद यू टेक k इज 0. k इज अगेन अ काउंटर वेरिएबल. उसका क्या है फंडा, यू विल गेट टू नो लेटर. तो i इज इक्वल टू 0 किया, राइट? एंड ये चलेगा काउंट तक, क्योंकि काउंट तक ही अपने x और y के ये है ना वेरिएबल्स सारे, values not variables. Yeah, but you get the gist of it. सो यहाँ पे क्या है कि अगर m y y array के किसी भी कोऑर्डिनेट्स, दो कोऑर्डिनेट्स के बीच में आता है, सो वी विल ट्राई टू फाइंड उसका x. आई होप दैट मेक्स सेंस. अगर नहीं समझ रहे तो तुमको स्कैन लाइन अच्छे से पढ़ना चाहिए था. दैट इज ऑन यू. एम ही सारे वाई लेवल्स को चेक करेगा ना. सो अगर कोई वाई लेवल इज लेस देन इक्वल टू बी ऑफ आई एंड ग्रेटर देन बी ऑफ आई प्लस वन, मतलब उसके नेक्स्ट, तो फिर अपन बोलेंगे ठीक है भाई, इसका x निकाल लेते हैं. सी ये कंडीशंस यू कैन पुट एनी वे यू वांट. देयर इज नो हार्ड एंड फास्ट रूल कि मैं जैसे टाइप कर रहा हूँ वैसे ही करना चाहिए. इट विल बी नाइस इफ यू फॉलो सम system. Follow this or follow your own. Again, I plus 1 is less than equal to m and greater than I. I is greater than m. So इससे अपने को बीच का पता चलता है. एंड इसके बाद फिर द मोस्ट scientifically advanced equation you have ever seen, y equals mx plus c. Actually mathematically advanced I should say. तो ये इक्वेशन लगा के आपको फाइंड करना है x of x की वैल्यू. Yeah, this is where the counter variable k comes in. है. So x1 plus slope into m minus y1, ऐसे निकाला है अपन ने x का वैल्यू, and then k plus plus, so that next time next x of I का वैल्यू निकल जाए. Right? उसके बाद फिर we'll kind of do the swapping and arranging of x of I values so that it is filled in that order. ठीक है. Right, so for we'll again go with n from n to k minus 1 this time. N is less than k minus 1 and n plus plus, right? So over here and then another for loop inside. Yeah, we'll do this as where is less than k minus n minus 1. You can name your for loop whatever you want. मैंने just इसके लिए specific instance variables के नाम निकाल के रखे हैं. Okay, so if x of I का var plus 1 is greater than उसके previous वाला, तो उसको swap करेंगे. ठीक है, swap. ठीक है, this swap is done. अभी your scanline is complete. बस अभी इधर delay ऐड करना है. हाँ, if you don't do this the कुछ fill नहीं होने वाला. So I is less than count, sorry k this time, not count, my bad. क्योंकि अभी सारे values are stored in k, the x of I के values. So we are going to go off based on this x of I of k values. That's why it's the counter variable is k now. And we'll add a delay of let's say 20 milliseconds. ठीक है, I just thought of 20, that's why. And then DDA we'll do, see, first float value will be x of I k I and m, because m is our y. Second will be k plus I plus 1 and m. There, done. Basically over here this was I plus equals 2. So if you see over here, boop 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 boop, and it fills. If you select color, it fills a different color as well. Select another different color. You see where I'm going with this, guys? Yeah. So your scanline fill is done now. That's it. Good night.